Hi YouTube, it's Galaxy here. I wanted to make this video showing how these Duel Magnums are just as good, if not better, than the Diamantes in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I don't know how these will stack up in Warzone, but leave me a comment at the bottom of the video letting me know. This gameplay was taken on the game show map in the recently added face-off mode. I just started playing face-off for about 30 minutes or so before I started getting the footage. I was still fairly new, but I absolutely love the game mode. It's essentially a smaller team tactical from the previous Call of Duty games. I decided I was going to be as trolly as possible with the Duel Diamantes and Duel Magnums combo. Combined with Gung-Ho makes this class hilariously useful. I did unfortunately forget to put stims on this class. This class is broken in more ways than one, and I'm going to make some points as to why I think the Duel Magnums may be one of the best secondaries in the game. You're going to see me do some things in this video that seem very odd and not pay off, but wait till I drop my cracked gameplay video coming out here soon. This video is more or less just going over the pistols and why they are as good as they are and how to utilize their strengths. Be warned that there's a slight learning curve to using these and require a bit of skill for them to be effective, similar to sniping. But Galaxy, you're firing from the hip. What skill could be involved, you may ask? Well, first, your aim, quote unquote, is going to heavily impact the results that you have with these guns. What do I mean by that? The Magnums are a high-powered, low-fire rate weapon, meaning every bullet is going to count, and missing means death. Keeping your enemy in your crosshair is key. Unlike a lot of weapons, the Duel Magnums actually have a very good hipfire spread. So good, in fact, that it's not hard to actually miss your shot, especially when enemies are moving. The more center you have your enemy in your sights, the more reliable the pistols are going to be. But wait, there's more. If you go prone, your accuracy almost doubles, making long shots viable to unaware opponents. Take a look at this clip here. If you enjoyed that, you're really going to enjoy the cracked video that I'm going to end up posting later on this week to my YouTube channel. I want you guys to keep in mind that this is a secondary and works well with any primary you want to run. It also doesn't make a bad primary itself on some maps. If you're someone who likes to go on big streets, I would recommend switching to these in any close quarter locations on the map, and even maybe some long narrow hallways or corridors that the enemy could fit in your crosshairs. Another useful tool in this class is the incorporation of Gung-Ho. Being able to switch to your newly found weapons of mass destruction quickly can be essential if you plan to run and gun with these bad boys. If you don't know, Gung-Ho benefits these guns in almost every way. Being able to fire while sprinting will make you more elusive and faster than your opponent, giving you the edge, especially when you may need to close the gap to secure the kill. Also, after combat, you can pop a stim and still have one of your cannons at the ready to defend you, making you less vulnerable, and still giving you a fighting chance when an unsuspecting enemy turns the corner. Lastly, it makes you more accurate when sliding, and again, if you're running and gunning, it only makes you more broken. Next, we're going to be going over the attachments on the pistols. The attachments on the pistols are key for making them as great as they are. Our goal in this build is going to be focusing on the hipfire accuracy. Anything with aiming down sights or recoil is not going to affect us because we're dual wielding. It's actually a little bit funny because these are typically the two biggest limiting factors of making the Magnum not as good as the other weapons. Okay, the first attachment that you're going to use for the build is going to be in muzzles, and you're going to throw on the sound suppressor. Second attachment is going to be the barrel, and we're going to be using the 7.2 inch Task Force barrel. Next is the body. We're going to be using the SWAT 5 milliwatt laser sight. Next is the magazine. We're going to be using the very last magazine, the Salvo 12 round fast mag. It has a negative 25% aim down sight speed, but we don't need to worry about it because we're not going to be aiming down sights. Lastly, for stock, you're going to throw in the dual wield attachment. Having these puppies dual wield is key and to make them as great as they are. Also, For my tactical, I'm using Stim Shot. For my lethal, I'm using Simtex. My field upgrade, I'm using trophy system, but you can really use whatever you would like. For my perks, I'm using Ninja, Gun-Ho, and Scavenger with this specific class for running and gunning, because you're going to run out of ammo quick with these Magnums. Lastly, the wild card that I'm using is Lawbreaker, which allows me to have Ninja and Gun-Ho perks on at the same time. Well, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned, because I'm going to be posting a cracked video this week, as well as possibly some other content. Also, for those on TikTok, anyone who had watched my first TikToks and gave it as many views as it did, I really do appreciate all the support, and it really was a big motivational boost for me. So I do want to thank all of you guys again. Also, thank you for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.